Ohio University is beautiful by day, but at night, it feels different. Especially Jefferson Hall, where I was living at the time. It's one of the oldest domes on campus, and you can feel its history. Every creak of the floors, every whisper of the wind through the drafty windows. That semester, there were rumors, whispers of strange happenings in the building. People said they heard voices coming from the basement at odd hours, doors opening and slamming shut on their own. I thought it was just one of those silly campus ghost stories until I became part of it. It all started late one night. I couldn't sleep. My roommate had gone home for the weekend and the dorm was eerily quiet. That's when I heard it, a faint, rhythmic tapping. At first I thought it was pipes or the wind, but the sound was too deliberate, almost like footsteps. They were coming from below me, from the basement. I tried to ignore it, but curiosity got the better of me. Grabbing my phone as a flashlight, I stepped out into the hallway. The air felt heavy, and there was this faint metallic smell. I convinced myself I was being ridiculous. Just go back to bed, I thought, but then I saw it. At the far end of the hall, the basement door was slightly ajar, and from that crack came the faint glow of candlelight. My heart was pounding as I crept toward the basement. With each step down the stairs, the air grew colder. The tapping sound had stopped, but now there was something worse, a low murmur like voices chanting. When I reached the bottom, I froze. The basement wasn't empty. There were about a dozen people, all dressed in black robes, standing in a perfect circle. They were chanting in a language I didn't recognize, their voices low and hypnotic. At the center of the circle was a strange symbol drawn on the floor, surrounded by what looked like offerings, feathers, bones, and something that looked too much like dried blood. I tried to back away, but my foot hit a loose piece of wood. The sound echoed through the room like a gunshot. Every head turned toward me. Their faces were hidden by shadows, but their eyes, I'll never forget those eyes. Cold, empty, like they were looking straight through me. I bolted up the stairs, my heart pounding so hard I thought would burst. As I reached the top, the chanting grew louder, like it was following me. I slammed the door shut and locked it, but I swear I could still feel them behind me. I didn't sleep that night. I didn't dare leave my room. The next morning, I tried to tell someone, campus security, but no one believed me. They said the basement was locked at night, that there was no way anyone could have been down there. But I know what I saw. After that night, strange things started happening. My phone would light up with unknown numbers, but there'd be no one on the other end. Objects in my room would move on their own. And sometimes late at night, I'd hear faint whispers coming from the vents, like they were calling my name. People say Ohio University is haunted, but it's not the ghosts you should be afraid of. Sometimes the scariest things are the ones that are still alive. I transferred schools the following semester, but even now, years later, I can't shake the feeling that they're still watching me. So, if you ever find yourself at Ohio University and hear strange sounds at night, do yourself a favor. Don't go looking, because sometimes curiosity doesn't just kill the cat. It drags you into the dark and keeps you there.